Alright, today I'd like to talk about some of my favorite Christian Bale movies. Of course, we all know about Batman and how good Christian Bale is as Batman. I'm Batman. But he's been in a lot of other great movies too. One of my personal favorites, which you can see the DVD menu screen in the background, is American Psycho. This is one of my all-time favorite horror movies, and it's one of my all-time favorite Christian Bale movies. This movie is chilling and can be quite gory. Christian Bale just sparkles on the screen. There's scenes in the movie that I just will never forget, like when they're exchanging business cards and Christian Bale's character is horrified when his character, Patrick Bateman's card, is not as good as someone else's card. I guess it doesn't sound good coming out of me, but just watch the scene and it's pretty awesome. This movie is actually also quite funny in parts, even though it's gruesome. There's a couple parts that are downright hilarious, which they shouldn't be, but there's a couple of parts that will just make you laugh. I definitely would recommend this movie. It is very gory, so it's not for the faint of heart, so if you don't like scary movies, you might want to avoid it, but it is very good. I think it's one of the most, lesser known, but yet great movies of the 90s. I'd also like to talk about the movie Harsh Times. Harsh Times, Christian Bale plays a gangster in the movie, and it also stars Freddy Rodriguez and Eva Longoria. This movie is actually, it's amazing. It's so intense. Christian Bale, you wouldn't think, like, he plays a gangster who kind of had grown up in the barrio, so he's kind of like a Hispanic gangbanger personality, and that may sound kind of silly because obviously Christian Bale is Caucasian, but it comes off really well and it's actually really believable. I would definitely recommend this movie. And in case I forgot to show the cover of American Psycho, this is American Psycho, because I don't remember if I did that or not. So, some other movies that are really good that Christian Bale is in, The Machinist. It's fantastic. I would say that it might be my favorite Christian Bale movie, even besides the Batman movies. It's amazing. And it's one of those movies where you don't quite know what's happening until the end, and it's well worth it. And the lengths that he went to for that movie, I mean, he lost a lot of weight. Like, if you watch that movie, he looks like a Holocaust survivor. It's pretty crazy what he did for the role. But kudos for him to committing so much. But yeah, it is a great movie. And it's, you go through agony with him because he doesn't know what's going on, and neither do you. Also, Equilibrium's a good movie. Pretty underrated, I guess I'll say. A lot of people don't know about it, but I think it's actually a pretty good movie. Another dystopian future where people's emotions are stunted, and then Christian Bale's character eventually comes to a realization that this isn't right, what he's doing isn't right. It's a really good movie. It's another movie that kind of has similar themes to, like, The Giver or like The Hunger Games. Kind of similar themes. The storylines are totally different, but definitely similar themes about, repression of people's emotions and stuff like that. But yeah, so those are some of my favorite Christian Bale movies, and definitely check them out. And the ones that I don't have, I would have showed you a picture of The Machinist and Equilibrium, but I don't own them. So, anyway, this is the Cinemaniac signing off.